Hi guys, the Benidorm Enthusiast here. Just a short video for you today with some info on how we can help those affected by the horrific floods in Valencia from Benidorm. First of all, I want to send my condolences to everyone affected and to say well done to everyone who has been involved with the search and rescue and with the clean-up so far. I'm not in Benidorm at the moment. I'm not even in the Valencia region. We left for a week-long van trip down to Almeria on Wednesday. We learnt about the disaster on the day we were leaving, and as we were driving down here, the news reports kept coming in, the death toll just kept rising, and it really became apparent just how absolutely devastating these floods have been. It is truly, truly heartbreaking. More than 200 people have lost their lives. There are still many people missing, and thousands who survived have lost everything. It's really difficult to comprehend that this has happened right on our doorstep. The affected areas of Valencia are just over an hour up the coast from Benidorm. Seeing those shocking images and videos coming from there is just agonising, and I'm not going to go on too much about that now. I'm sure you've all seen the news, but I wanted to make a video with some information on how you can help if you're going to be in and around Benidorm in the coming days. We were going to start heading back that way today and try and get back a couple of days earlier than we had planned, but there's more rain on the way for pretty much the whole east coast of Spain and inland areas of Valencia, Murcia and Almeria today. We drove through some pretty heavy rain to get where we are now. We didn't fancy staying where we were. We was at the foot of a huge mountain, and that area is on orange alert for rain today, so we made our way to service station, which is out of the alert area. It's hammering down here as well, but I can't even imagine what it will be like in those alert areas if this is how it is here. But I think we'll be sticking it out here for today, keeping away from those weather warning areas as best we can before we make our way back. The Benidorm community has been absolutely amazing in their efforts so far, providing aid and support for Valencia. There are drop-off points for donating goods, and trucks with official clearance have been making their way back and forth, transporting items to help those affected. The most needed items that Valencia are requesting do keep changing slightly as the rescue and the clean-up operation of the affected areas evolves. But mainly they're asking for shoes and socks, new underwear, any sort of waterproof clothing, bottled water, milk, tinned food and food items that don't require any cooking, bearing in mind there's still thousands that haven't got electricity. Also cardboard boxes to help package the goods for transport, hygiene products, nappies, sanitary products, wet wipes, hand sanitizer, toilet paper, and also things to help aid the volunteers with the cleanup process: big buckets, shovels, brooms, tools and rubber gloves. If you have, or if you want to do a shop and donate any of these sorts of items, there are a few places you can drop them off. The main drop-off point for Benidorm is the Palau Sports Centre. This is where the goods are being sorted and distributed from. And this is just on the outskirts of the new town, straight up from Avenida Europa, where the tolls used to be, on the other side of the main road from the big bus station. We'll add Google Map links to all these drop-off points in the video description below. In the new town itself, Buddy's Bar is acting as a collection point. That's on Calle Ibiza at the top of the British Square. Also the Florida Bakery on Avenida Filipinas, which is in the middle of the new town, just down from the Presidente Hotel. And up at the top end of Rincon de Loix, RKA Tattoos, opposite El Raco Campsite. You can drop stuff off at all these places and they will get it up to the Palau where it can be distributed to Valencia. The animals as well, there's also several places accepting items for the to help the animals. Several animal shelters in Valencia were completely flooded out. A lot of animals died. Some have been saved and some have been brought to this area. The shelters around here were already struggling with capacity and funding. There've been more trucks going with goods to help the shelters in Valencia. Save My Life charity has been working in association with Benidorm Palace to get stuff out to them. If you want to help the animals, they're asking for blankets, towels, dog and cat food, beds, leads and collars. And again, there are several drop-off points that you can take this sort of stuff to. Benidorm Palace at the top end of Rincon de Loix. This is the main drop-off point. Also the Plaza Bar in Rincon de Loix and the City Sports Bar at the Old Town end of Levante Beach. And again, I'll post the Google locations for these places in the video description below. So if you're not sure where these points are, just click on the Google location to have a look. As I just mentioned, the items that Valencia are most in need of do keep changing as the cleanup and the recovery process continues. I've got a post running on our Facebook page, the Benidorm Enthusiast, not the group, the page, which I'll keep updating as the items of every request change. And I'll add the link to that post in the description below. So if you keep your eye on that, you can keep an eye on and keep checking what things are a priority. If you want to donate financially, of course, that is also massively welcomed. I chose the Spanish Red Cross, Cruz Roja Española, to donate to, and I'll post the link for that if you wish to donate that way. I'm sure there will be some fun GoFundMe pages getting set up. There'll be fundraisers coming up in Benidorm as well, without a doubt. I'll be seeing what I can do as soon as I get back to, so make sure you're following the Facebook page for any details on any upcoming fundraising events. Thank you to everyone who's donated in whatever way you already have, whether it be money, goods, or with your time volunteering. You guys back in Benidorm, you are all absolutely amazing. Thanks for watching. Stay positive, stay safe, and I'll see you back in Benidorm very soon.